उससे पहले लेकिन आरबीआई गवर्नर के कुछ बयान आने शुरू हो गए हैं, फिर आरबीआई गवर्नर बोल रहे हैं, पहले वहाँ चलते हैं सीधे।
History, let's say of the last 7 or 8 decades, or at least in the last 100 years, I think one after the other, so many crises and so many headwinds of such proportion and such intensity and with such huge impact, not only on the financial sector but the real sector. I think this is a unique period in the sense, we had the COVID-19 pandemic, then the onset of the war in Ukraine, which is still continuing, has not ended. There are wars happening elsewhere, geopolitical conflicts, synchronized monetary policy tightening. So therefore, I think it is to the credit of, the Indian financial services sector to have not only withstood this, but to have emerged out of these crises in a far better shape than the banks or the NBFCs or the financial sector entities were when we entered this period of massive difficulty. Now, the financial indicators of non-banking financial companies are also in line with that of the banking system as per the latest available data. On the whole, India's banking sector has emerged, as I just said, on the whole, India's banking sector has emerged stronger from the unprecedented challenges of the recent years. Questions are often raised as to how this turnaround in the banking sector took place. My short answer to this question is that it is the result of all the good work of various stakeholders in the system. In my address today, I have therefore chosen to speak on the Reserve Bank's efforts to steady the economic ship amidst turbulent waters in the last few years. I have structured my talk in the following manner. First, I shall speak on our response to various crises, starting with the non-banking finance companies, that is the NBFC sector stress that haunted us even before the onset of the pandemic. Next, I shall dwell upon the body of work we have undertaken in recent years to revamp our regulation and supervision. Now, as to how we navigated through the crisis, I don't want to spend much time. It is there in my written text of my speech. A copy of the speech will be uploaded in the RBI website soon after this session is over. So those of you who are interested can have a look at it, because this is already well documented, and I have spoken about it at length in various other fora about how we dealt with the multiple crises which we encountered, starting with the failure of the ILFS and thereafter the COVID and war and
तो आरबीआई गवर्नर को आप सुन रहे थे किस तरह से टर्बुलेंट टाइम्स से बैंकिंग सिस्टम को पिकअप किया है वापस, स्पेशली पहले एनबीएफसी स्पेस को और फिर धीरे धीरे बैंकिंग स्पेस को। 2013-14 का जो जोन था जहाँ पे एनपीएस बहुत हायर साइड पे थे और वहाँ से जो एनपीएस की पिक्चर को है ईज आउट करते हुए दिखाया, उसके ऊपर फर्दर गवर्नर साहब बातचीत कर रहे थे। कुछ सवाल ले लेता हूँ सोशल मीडिया के जरिए, जो कि हमारे पास बहुत सारे आ भी रहे हैं। तो आकाशवाणी साहब का सवाल है पहला, नोसिल को लेकर 2600 शेयर है 244 रुपये के एवरेज दाम पर। स्वाति,